Kia ora, I'm Jo Cribb and I'm the chair of the Wellington Homeless Women's Trust. The Trust was established nearly a decade ago, and we provide a warm, safe bed for upwards of 15 women in central Wellington.
The women that we support come from a very varying degrees of complex situations. So what we offer here, in addition to them having a roof over their head, is a little bit more around education, valuing who they are, respecting who they are, getting them to find themselves, getting them to appreciate what value they do have and how they can best fit into our community. Every woman has a story to tell, and every woman leaves here with some form of achievement. One I'd sort of brings to mind is a young wahine that unfortunately spent a high percentage of her time incarcerated. It was noted that she had difficulties, whether intellectual, there was something there that wasn't quite right, but there was no services that provided support for her. When she came to us, we identified her, we got the assessment done. She's left us, she's got her own apartment, she's doing really well for herself. That she's left that behind her, and we're so very proud of her.
I'm Ali, I'm a consultant here at Allen Clarke. I was the project manager on the literature review we did for the Wellington Homeless Women's Trust. We thought that they were providing really meaningful services directly in the community with other service providers and making a really big impact to those who received the service.
So when we think about homelessness, we often think about people sleeping rough, and we often think about men sleeping rough. But we know that many women who are homeless choose not to sleep on the streets. It's just not safe. We as a trust were in a position to think about where we go to next in terms of we could fill each bed 3 or 4 times a night, and the women and their needs are becoming increasingly complex. So we've been thinking, and we have an ambition to be as impactful and useful as we can be. The literature review that Allen Clarke did for us scoped what was best practice for women who are dealing with homelessness and complex needs. And what it does is told us very clearly about where our service offerings need to move to next. We knew that intuitively. We have an amazing group of social workers that are working with our women, but it gave us the empirical basis to go, actually, it's got to be 24/7 and wraparound services. And we'll use that in our design of our next whare, but we'll also use it as proof for our funders. We'd just like to say from the Wellington Homeless Women's Trust, thank you, Allen Clarke. Your offering, and you've helped our service move forward immensely, and we'll always be grateful.
Definitely, completely, and to be able to share the stories of our women, for the team to be able to come and see the setup, meet some of our ladies, and so I want to say thank you on behalf of our wahine here, our staff, for the contribution that they give and the impact it will have.
Allen Clarke really values the opportunity to provide our services to organisations that are making a difference in communities like we strive to do. So I encourage any organisation that wants to collaborate with us on a pro bono project to get in touch.